I have not removed C1, but somehow it's vanished or disabled. You can see it there, and but the link seemed to be dead, so it doesn't appear. You know, I see movies on here of people saying that they want to kill Bush and things like that, and these movies are left on. But it just shows you, the power of what I'm dealing with. That they could, remove things like that. It's frightening, you know. But this movie is not about the C1 movie I put on. We bought, Costco psychiatrists who need a psychiatrist. But what it's about is about solicitors, basically. To me, I think if you want a much more better legal system in the UK, all they need to do is build a software with the civil procedure rules built into it, and say, for example, highlighted, where it's possible, Lord Wolf's recommendation. And all you need to do is, register with a court that you want to, you are a claimant, and then they put basically the civil procedure rules into play. It's like, when you go to the council to build an extension or another house, you get a council surveyor in every level of build that you go through. You put the foundations down, and they come and inspect it to make sure the foundations are correctly, installed, and then you could put the sewage in, or put a sewage in, and then to the next stage. And I think civil procedure rules, for a claimant should be like that. I would sooner to go through this process than to go through, our legal system the way it is. And as you go through the different levels of, and I don't see what this is another thing, like expert witnesses, we should be able to go and obtain our own. Have you? I've tried trying to get my own barrister to represent us, but do you know that every time I phone them, they say they don't work for us. They only work for solicitors. Could you imagine? So isn't that just open to corruption? A solicitors will pick your expert witnesses. They will pick your barristers. If you were going to set anything up, if I was going to set one of my neighbors up to do something wicked, if I got the opportunity to go through the whole levels and pick everything up, what easy way to do it than that? So basically, when you look at the infrastructure itself, it stinks with corruption. But why create the civil procedure rules? But solicitors don't understand them. They don't use them. They use them when it benefits them, but they don't know the meaning of the damn thing. If you put it on a disc, and for a court clerk to come in, you come into the court and you register as a claimant, and the sort of money that you think that you're going to be fighting for. The thing is, it's like the civil procedure rule could work for itself. So in other words, they build something to make the world think it's so great what they got, and they leave it to the solicitors to use their own discretion. Oh, that discretion is very, logical. They just don't use it. And well, I just think it's all a big farce, really. It's I just think, like we think we got democracy, we got this and we got that. It's not till something happens to you that you realize you've got bloody sweet nothing. I won't bother to put C1 back on because I don't want them to bring my bloody YouTube down. But I'm gonna put a link next to to it, and I got a feeling is very related to the powers that are involved. I didn't realize that calling someone an asshole was wasn't acceptable on YouTube, because I suppose depends who this asshole is, isn't it? Yeah, but he's got a lot of powers, to be able to get onto Google, to YouTube, to remove it. Well, it's just vanished anyway. But I went to my another part of it, and I saw it there, but the link to it is absolutely dead. It hasn't lit up, so it's been the link to it has been removed, unless anybody know how I could reactivate it. But I think they're trying to tell me something, that I'm dealing with something far greater and powerful that I got to watch out for. I've had trouble like before. I've had little hiccups come on, and people can't seem to. Certain people like talking about certain things. They can't put a video comment on my site because I don't know why. I've got all automatic settings there. You can automatically send me a video comment, but somehow it doesn't seem to work very well with certain people. So if you put a video comment on and it doesn't come on, it's not me that's doing it. So basically, I got a feeling we're under control, and I suppose it's been like China, isn't it? Like they can't bloody come over here and watch what we, what I mean? It's like, might be a bit the same. We are so weak when we come to do with our system, our society. Even in the States, like I find that even though you're a powerful nation, but the people are so weak. It's like us, we've got three parties, What they come to the people, they come with the same old fruitcake, and each of them will have a different sized carrot stuck on top of this fruitcake. And the whole nation looks at this carrot and observe it in all different angles. I think that carrot on top is a little bigger than the other party one, but they don't look at the fruit cake at all. The fruit cake is the same fruit cake every time, over and over again. They know the fruit cake is rotten, but they just observe the carrot on top of it. And I think the same in the States. Like you all are not looking at the fruit cake of what it consists of. It consists of a load of shit in it. Just stop looking at the damn carrot on top of it and take a look inside the fruit cake.